talk about is how can Go HighLevel send text messages and why you need to be A2P compliant. What does that even mean? If you're using Go HighLevel to send text messages, you're probably missing one thing that I see a lot of business owners forget or just don't know about is the A2P compliance. If so, you absolutely need to be A2P compliant so that you can get your messages out to the public without it going to spam or being blocked or flagged or not even getting delivered at all. And you're wondering why the heck is it not working? Let me break it down to you in this video. If you're using Go HighLevel to send text messages, again, share this out with your friends, or if you're having problems or you're struggling with A2P compliance and you need help with that, make sure to reach out to me. So in this video, let's go over a brief overview. What is A2P messaging? A2P, what does it stand for? It actually stands for application to person, and it's a messaging, simple terms. It automates the text that is sent by businesses to individuals. Examples that you'll need it for, of course, not only just messaging them for appointment reminders, marketing messages, lead follow-ups. That is the best part of HighLevel, is the fact that not only does it send out text messages in bulk for you, but also that you could actually have a whole system in place, an all-in-one system, not just text messaging, email marketing, and on all the things, but something called missed call text back. And that's something that I've actually never heard of anybody else having. So when you get a phone number with HighLevel and it's actually within the system, it's only costs a couple bucks, you need to get A2P certified or be compliant by sending it information basically to the government and saying like, hey, this is how we're going to use your, this phone number to market people. It'll also help prevent spam and protect the consumers from getting unverified messages, even though I literally, like we're always on our phone, right? And I still get a lot of crazy spam messages, but we need to all do this. So if you're a marketer or if you are a business owner and you want to be able to use text messaging, you need to be A2P compliant. This is actually something that you're just going to have to do one time. It's not something you're going to have to like do it every single time if you get multiple numbers. If you're a corporation and LLC, you can actually, once you get this verified and have all of the things that I tell you step by step in order to do this, once you submit your A2P compliance, you won't have to go through the whole process again, unless you get flagged or something. Then yeah, you're in trouble, because I had a client that did some they didn't do their text messaging compliantly and they didn't have the opt-out messages, and then we had to go through the whole process to get their phone number back. So anyways, I have something for you if you stick with me to the end of the video, or if you go to the link in my description or DM me if you want access to my community where I go through step by step exactly what to do. And if you get into trouble and you're struggling right now, like you've tried it 3 times, you did it wrong 3 times, because I've done it wrong for someone who told me that this was the name of their business, and it was not. So I've done it wrong several times. And I also recently became A2P compliant certified. So not only am I Go HighLevel certified, I also have the A2P compliance, went through their whole certification as well. So I know all the ins and outs that could happen and that need to happen, whether you're a corporation, LLC, sole proprietor, or if you want a toll-free number. I know everything that you need to do. So if there's anything that stumps me, though, I do have a go-to person, kind of a hack in the behind the scenes. And again, that is only for my community members. So if you join the community or DM me and you want into that community, I have all of the hacks that you need. A snapshot, which basically what's a snapshot? I have a whole template and it's standard operating procedures of how to get A2P compliant. What you do is you go into the settings of your Go HighLevel account, and I walk you through this step by step with videos showing you exactly what to do in the entire step-by-step SOP. But basically, when you go to the settings and you go to phone number, after you buy your phone number, you just simply go to the Trust Center and you go ahead and follow the instructions, register your brand. The brand registration usually gets submitted and approved within 24 hours, within minutes sometimes. And then once that goes through, you'll fill in all the other information. It actually gives you templates and like step by step of like what to fill in for each section, each question they ask you. They basically ask you how you're going to be using this campaign, use case scenarios, marketing, customer service, appointment reminders, and you put in your company name and the phone number that you purchased. And then you also going to want to make a like a basically a temporary website that has a form with your terms of service and your privacy policy. And I give you actually a sample terms of service and privacy policy that you can use that I've gotten approved as well too. So of course, consult your legal department. And I'm not liable, right? But I give you exactly what I've used in the past, but want to give you that disclaimer, right? So do small businesses need it? Yes, you need to have the A2P compliance in order to have a working phone number so that you can text message. If you're an agency, does the client have to have their own compliance? Yes, they do. So you can use the one that I have again inside of my community that you can duplicate. You can have the basically I'm not selling it to you, but resell rights. You could just use that duplicate and get everyone approved that is in your SaaS agency. Or if you're going to go ahead and approve, if you've just started Go HighLevel and you've been trying to figure out how to set this whole thing up yourself, you can use that step-by-step instruction. So again, you don't have to be certified like I am, but if you need my help, I just wanted to let you know that I am certified and have the credentials. I've actually have also some great testimonials of people who've used my template and have been able to get approved. No problems at all. So there's some people who've taken, a week or so or longer. But usually like I just did one yesterday for a sole proprietor and got it approved within 24 to 48 hours. I've had other people go a little bit longer. And I've also have had, people that I've worked with that I didn't get approved, but guess what? It helped me learn the ins and outs of what not to do and what I needed to do and how I need to verify and triple verify with the client that this is your business name. So yeah, really important that your EIN number, if you are an LLC or corporation of some sort and you have an EIN number, that it matches exactly the same. So that's one of the first things that I ask people. I had another client that just messaged me about an hour ago and was like, I don't know what's going on with this A2P compliance. And that was the first question I asked was is the name of the business the same exact wording and actually with the same like capitals and everything? Like it has to be exactly the same as what is on the EIN letter. So that's one of the biggest things there. And then also having a website, again, and it could be like a subdomain website temporarily that has your privacy policy and your terms of service, and that terms of service and privacy policy is compliant. So you don't want to have anything saying that you're going to share people's information or any wording that has anything about affiliates or anything like that. So you want to make sure that you're compliant. And again, there's nothing to be afraid of. If you're like, oh my gosh, I have to do all this stuff in order to use Go HighLevel. Once this is done, it's done. And now you can have a working text messaging number that you can follow up with and never lose a lead. And the great thing, again, it's like 0.5%. And if you're a SaaS owner, you can, upcharge. If you're selling people the service, the software as a service, you can upcharge a little bit and make a little bit of money on every time someone text messages out using your, their account under yours if you're a white label SaaS owner. But if you're using HighLevel for yourself, for your own business, you definitely need this. You need to be A2P compliant. It's one of the biggest things that after working with a couple of people who've asked me questions, then I go back and see, why is your phone number not working? Oh, you didn't submit your A2P compliance. We need to get that started in order for any of the workflows and follow-ups to make sense and make it actually work. So again, if you're using Go HighLevel and you need help getting A2P compliant, if you've tried it 3 times, don't try it anymore. You need to call me and I've got you covered. You can walk through the entire step-by-step tutorials I have inside of my community. If you're already a Go HighLevel user DM me and I can get you access to that training. And again, whether you're starting out brand new or you're scaling your SaaS business, I can help you guide you through the process and make sure you got all the checks and balances to get started and get rocking and rolling, because it's time. It's time for you to start automating your business, because the simplicity of automations that this is going to help you with in the long run is immeasurable. So check the link in the description. If you have any questions, you know where to reach me. Thanks for watching this video on how to become A2P compliant and what the heck is that. So hopefully that makes sense. If you still have questions, make sure to comment below on this YouTube video or send this out to a friend who's having problems with their A2P compliance. All right. Thanks for watching. Much love and aloha.